From an X-rated rant to Ronaldo slapping an opponent, these are the most legendary trash talks in football history. And first, the time Emi Martinez trash-talked the great CR7.
As well, which was causing problems as we headed the final ball. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did say we would see who would be taking the penalty for Manchester United, whether Fernandes or Cristiano
Wait,
Ronaldo.
Did bro just challenge the king of penalties to take a penalty?
Bruno Fernandes! Misses! It almost ended up in the top tier, the Stretford end.
Puts it into orbit.
Mission abort. Repeat. Mission abort.
That's crazy. But still not as insane as number 29, where a player asked Ibrahimovic who he was. While arguing, Ibrahimovic looked behind Paul Bass's jersey and asked, "Who the f*** are you?" This pissed Paul off so bad that he had to return the favor.
Who the f*** are you?
And since we're talking about checking jerseys, an opposing player wanted Ronaldo's shirt so badly. You see, back when Ronaldo was a teenager, he was unhappy about how a defender was manhandling him. So when the referee intervened, he offered to give him his jersey right then and there.
Oh yes. Now you know why. You want my shirt? He said, have it now.
Confident young man, isn't he?
But even this savagery is nothing compared to what he did to another player at number 27. During a match between Roma and Juventus, Ronaldo fell easily after a tackle by one of the Roma defenders. But the Roma captain was having none of it and tried to talk trash, only to get roasted by Ronaldo.
Just a little bit disjointed at the moment. Florenzi getting in around with Ronaldo.
Florenzi furious with Ronaldo. His actions there, that you had a lot to say for someone so small, was that Florenzi didn't like that, understandably.
Jacko finds Florenzi, who's in! Oh, what a good finish from the captain!
Damn! Telling someone to shut up and then calling him a midget? That's just nasty. But not as crazy as what Iwobi did at number 26.
This player has bad manners, and this is the reason why he has bad manners. Alex Iwobi and Amaringo.
Stadium. Why is it Iwobi Stadium?
I don't care what the argument was about. He didn't have to do bro like that. There's just no coming back from such humiliation. Now this is just 5 out of the 30 moments we have lined up. I suggest you grab a quick snack and relax, because still to come is Ibrahimovic beefing with Lukaku, Messi disrespecting a coach, and Ronaldo slapping an opponent. But before we get to those, we have to see Dybala making his opponent cry.
He's saying that Dybala kicked out at him.
In a match between Lazio and Roma, Dybala was in the mood for banter. The player at number 24 took things to a whole new level. In a shocking fit of rage, Douglas Costa elbowed Francesco for what he perceived as a horrible challenge. However, the referee was able to calm things down. Or so he thought.
The cross in, and the header was superb.
The players squared off again, calling themselves all sorts of names before Costa ended the argument by spitting on Francesco's face.
Why Douglas Costa was sent off a straight red.
Damn! I would have thrown hands if that were me. But at number 23, Neymar got humbled when he tried to trash talk his opponent. After giving away a penalty, Neymar thought he could mess with Soboslai's head. only to get embarrassed by the Hungarian.
Sure you want to do that? A little bit of mind games, maybe. For 2-2, right at the end in Leipzig. And he does it!
After the game, he was asked what Neymar said to him.
What did Neymar say to you?
He was asking me, you gonna score? I say yes. Yeah, he said to me, are you sure? I say yes, I never miss.
Yeah, Neymar's not very good at trash talking. But the player at number 22 took things a little too personally.
And you? Shut up. Now you are in the same place like me. Shut up.
Lucas Podolski and Eric Exposito got into a heated argument, but what the German said to him was bang out of order.
Hey, but you don't look that he kicked me. You don't look. You don't look he kicked me. You don't look. So wait, and shut up. Shut up. Shut up and wait. Shut up. And you? Shut up. Now you are in the same place like me. Shut up. Come on. Bye. Bye.
Be humble. Be humble. Be humble.
That's such a disrespectful thing to say to a fellow footballer. But at least he only said hurtful words, unlike Ronaldo, who slapped his opponent.
Well, I think Ronaldo's just threw a punch at that O'Shea.
This happened in a crucial World Cup qualifier against Ireland. The Irish had taken a shocking 1-0 lead into halftime. But as the second half resumed, they conceded a penalty. But as Ronaldo was preparing the ball, O'Shea walked up to him, screamed, "Messi is the GOAT," and kicked the ball away.
O'Shea kicks it away, look.
What? There was contact with his shoulder from Ronaldo, as you saw.
I can't lie, that slap was brutal. However, Ronaldo ended up missing the penalty. But with a few minutes left, Ronaldo came up clutch to earn his country a much-deserved win.
How difficult was it for you, considering that you missed that early penalty?
It's part of the game. It's part of the business. Sometimes you score, sometimes you mistake. It's part of the business. But I still believe to the end of the game. So I'm so glad to score and to winning the game.
Still, Ronaldo silencing his haters couldn't break our top 20. That's because we've still got Benzema cooking his teammate and Salah beefing with Mane to come. But before we get to those, we have to see another Emi Martinez masterclass. In a penalty shootout between Argentina and Colombia, Emi Martinez was in the mood for some mind games again. As soon as he saw Yerry Mina pick up the ball, he started talking trash.
Tonight, Yerry Mina.
My Spanish is not that good, but I heard him call Mina a shit footballer, tell him he was nervous, and say all sorts of stuff to him. In the end, Mina proved Martinez right by shooting the ball straight into his hands.
Against Uruguay. Running hard fire.
It's interesting
players who play together on separate teams in England.
To be honest, I don't know who did it better, Martinez or the keeper at number 19. In a match between Porto and Maritimo, the goalkeeper did the opposite of talking trash. He called Telles a big player, asking to be chipped. However, Telles missed the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. But at number 18, Babel became a Hollywood star. In a match between Ajax and Getafe, Ryan Babel wasn't impressed with Alan Yum's theatrical performance, so he decided to show him how it's done. He stood up, called Nyam a diver, and asked if he was done crying. But what Costa did at number 17 was far more humiliating than this. During a match between Chelsea and Stoke City, Diego Costa looked Shawcross dead in the face and told him he stank.
What the hell?
Poor Shawcross. He didn't even know what to say after being violated like that. But the player at number 16 was embarrassed for diving. Unimpressed by Ansu Fati's antics, Alan Nyam stood on top of the Barcelona player to express his disappointment. But after the referee ushered him off, he waited for Fati to get back to his feet and said, "You're 18 and already a diver?" Which feels hypocritical, considering what Nyam did at number 18. But at number 15, Neal Maupay made the entire Tottenham team cry. In a match between Tottenham and Brentford, Neal Maupay pissed the Tottenham players off when he recreated James Maddison's celebration.
Goal was disallowed. Brentford do get one this time.
So after the match, this was what Maddison had to say.
What did you say to Neal Maupay? What was going on in that conversation? James, tell us.
I just said to him he probably hasn't scored enough goals of his own over the last few years to have his own celebration, so he probably had to copy mine.
However, Maupay wasn't about to let things slide. So he went on Twitter and posted, "More goals and fewer relegations in my career than James Maddison."
Oh my God. Hell no.
But as ridiculous as this beef was, it is nothing compared to what Hart did to Keita. After battling to an entertaining 2-2 draw, the match between Manchester City and Roma was to be decided by penalty shootouts.
Kolarov, well, he got the power.
As soon as Keita started walking down, Joe Hart began trash-talking. Keita smiled back as if to say, "I've got this," only to be embarrassed by the brilliant Hart.
Keita, Joe Hart did know!
But as crazy as this was, it is nothing compared to the legendary battle at number 13. After a heated match between Chelsea and Tottenham, the coaches wanted to tear each other apart.
And it's finished. It hasn't finished. Correction. It's only just started.
Damn! If only they could settle the score in the boxing ring. But while these two were rivals, the next trash talk happened between teammates. In 2014, Jose Mourinho was caught on camera accusing one of his own players of falsifying his age.
Il va de mieux en mieux, je dirais, quand même. Il est mieux qu'au début, en tout cas. Non?
32 ans, peut-être 35, je ne sais pas.
Obviously, Etu didn't like what he said, and as fate would have it, he scored the opening goal in the very next match. What an insane way to shut up your coach! Coming in at number 11, another player cooked up his opponent. During a match between Mexico and the United States, Matt Miazga didn't like the way Diego Lainez tackled him, so he decided to mock the player's height. I have to ask, why do short guys always get angry when someone mocks their height? I suppose we'll never know. But now that we've made it to our top 10, it only means one thing. We're taking trash talk to a whole different level. I'm talking about Ronaldo's battle with the goalkeeper and Messi cooking up a coach. However, we'll have to get to those later on, because at number 10, Benzema mocked his teammates' performance. During halftime in a Champions League match against Mönchengladbach, Benzema was caught on camera trash-talking Vini's performance. He told Mendy, "Don't play with him. On my mother's life, he is playing against us." In other words, he called Vini a shit footballer. This reminds me of the time Bellingham tried to trash talk Harry Kane. While preparing to take a crucial penalty, Jude Bellingham walked up to his international teammate Harry Kane to try to distract him with trash talk. But the veteran striker ignored his comments to bury his penalty emphatically.
There's a fallout.
There's a fallout?
There's a housery going on there.
Yeah.
None of them as big as this.
But everyone wants to know, what was Jude saying to you before you took the penalty?
To be honest, I don't know what he was saying. I saw him there mumbling. I'd have to ask him what he actually said.
But at number 8, Messi put a loudmouth in his place. In the build-up to the match between Argentina and Netherlands, the Dutch coach held a press conference and called Messi a lazy player. Messi is the most dangerous, creative player. He is able to help create a lot and to score goals himself. But when they lose the ball, he doesn't participate much. This gives us chances. Messi was unhappy with what the coach said. So when he scored from the penalty spot, he ran straight to the bench and did this. After the game, Messi still confronted the coach to give him a piece of his mind.
Van Gaal saying we got an advantage in penalties. If we go to penalties, we win. I think he needs to keep his mouth shut.
And when Weghorst tried to talk to him, he basically called him a donkey.
Con Leo Messi. Bueno, Leo, quedaste un poco caliente por el final.
¿Qué mira, bobo? ¿Qué mira, bobo? Anda para allá, bobo.
Tranquilo, Leo.
But if Messi is doing this to his opponents, your damn mouth was. No. But the guys at number 6 wanted to tear each other to shreds. Despite sharing the same stadium, matches between Inter and Milan are always intense affairs. But during the 2021 version of the Milan Derby, Lukaku and Ibrahimovic had a clash of epic proportions.
Viene attaccato da Romagnoli e da Kessie. Va a terra Lukaku che si arrabbia nei confronti dell'avversario, in particolare di Romagnoli. Faccia a faccia arriva Kessie a spingere Lukaku, si accendono gli animi del derby.
Damn! I would pay whatever it takes to watch a fight between these two. But while Ibrahimovic was ready to fight here, he had different plans for the player at number 5. In yet another Milan derby, Inter goalkeeper Julio Cesar was feeling confident when Ibrahimovic stepped up for his penalty. He walked up to the big man and said all manner of trash.
It's a massive moment in a war of words, mind games from Julio Cesar.
Well, these guys hate each other. Inter and AC Milan.
But despite all his antics, Ibrahimovic scored the goal and paid back with his own trash talk.
This in the Milan derby, Ibrahimovic, no doubt about it. 27 goals in Serie A and none.
But either way, it's just positive. There's that little cachicasso, the slap that's not that much.
But the coach at number 4 was humbled by an Olympic swimmer.
Theatrical dive right in front of David Moyes.
Heading into the Merseyside Derby of 2012, the Everton coach called Luis Suarez a diver and a cheat. These accusations didn't sit well with Suarez, so when he opened the scoring for Liverpool, he ran straight to the Everton coach and did this.
And he's pulled it across. Sterling went down, but it's fallen to Suarez anyway. And Luis Suarez strikes as Liverpool hit first in the Merseyside derby.
Well, he must have taken a deflection. I don't think it's...
What did you make of the Luis Suarez celebration, Chris?
I thought it was great. I actually quite like that.
But at number 3, Ibrahimovic cooked another loudmouth. After getting into a fight with Duvan Zapata, Ibrahimovic turned to the Atalanta striker and said, "I've got more goals than you have appearances in your career." Damn. Bro didn't have to do him dirty like that. Same way Salah shouldn't have snitched on Mane.
He's given away the penalty.
5 minutes into the 2021 AFCON final, Egypt gave away a penalty to their fierce rivals Senegal. But as Mane was preparing to take the spot kick, his Liverpool teammate Salah went to his goalkeeper and basically snitched. Upset about this, Mane tried to trash talk, but the goalkeeper was already locked in and stopped the penalty with ease.
A much bigger penalty now, and it is Senegal who missed the opportunity, and a wonderful save from Abu Gabal.
However, Mane wasn't about to let Salah get one over him. So when he scored the winning penalty in the shootout, he celebrated like his life depended on it.
Saved now. Oh, Salah can't bear to watch. Mane, Senegal are African champions.
But now, it's time for the most legendary trash talk in football history.
You call me arrogant, and French people are famous for being arrogant. So I'm exactly like you, so you should love me.
After a 3-2 defeat in the French league, Zlatan Ibrahimovic put everything on the line when he confronted the referee.
Play 15 years, never seen referee in this country. Don't even deserve PSG should be in this country.
He called France a shit country and claimed the nation didn't deserve PSG. This rant became so controversial that Ibrahimovic was forced by the French sports minister to issue an apology.
First of all, I was not aiming for the people or whoever there. When I said it, I was angry in that moment. And whoever felt offended or took it in a wrong way, if they took it, I apologize for them. I had no problem.
But as crazy as this moment was, it is nothing compared to a player twerking on live TV or another punching her opponent. Click on the next video to see the craziest moments in women's football.